Work it, Ben, work it.
Do you like that?
I like it.
Yeah. Sorry, by the way, welcome to Crafters TV. This is not Catwalk TV. And we're here for the final show of the third day of what has been an unbelievable birthday event so far. Can I just say, this is amazing, Sheena.
Do you like it? Yeah.
Yeah, because it's different to what you were wearing earlier.
I know, I'm embracing the disco vibe.
Yeah. What did you describe it as earlier?
I said I was channeling, I thought we did, well, you said I was doing it in Elton John earlier, so I thought tonight we could be either Björn or Benny, ABBA, but it looks a bit more like McEnroe does disco.
You cannot be serious!
I saw chalk.
we will try and get a little bit more serious as we head through the show, but I can't guarantee it. It's the third day of birthday. All the usual things apply. We're bringing you double points. We're bringing you free gifts as well. And very exciting for the fact that you, look, you got your own bag.
It's me and Mini-Me.
Mini-Me on a bag. Can I just say as well, do you know how 60% of the stock of your bag's already gone?
I heard that. Wow, thanks everybody. Wow, it'll be cool. See little Sheenas seeing each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, reach.
Yeah, right, man. Champion Lake. We'll be looking at that over the course of the show. What else are you going to be doing with us on the show?
I'm going to be doing a bit more mermaid. Maybe swimming with the mermaids. And Wild at Heart, we've got a little bit of the flock. I wanted to play with some of the flock from the Wild at Heart. So maybe a bit mixed meat of that as well.
So you'll be flocking around the clock?
Flocking around the clock.
Yeah. Can I also just say, as I mentioned, we do still have double points on everything. We're going to be looking at the Wild at Heart collection. Any questions you want to fire in as well, make sure you ask. Anything you want to see Sheena do, ask, because the more people comment, the more chance they've got of winning. £300 or $300 to spend with us here at Crafters TV. Oh, and one other thing to quickly point out, if you saw Sheena's amazing video in between shows with the bag, it doesn't actually, your bag won't do the singing.
But in your head it will, and you can have it sing your tune too.
I like the song that you came up with as well. I feel like under pressure now for Monday when they released the song that I did.
I've got to say that was Maria.
It's
not Maria. I was sitting all the time watching you and Zara earlier when you mentioned the Elton John thing. We've got Elton John coming up. I was kind of then distracted thinking of all the Elton John songs I could think of and only came up with a couple of references. So that out my head.
Yeah. Well, you're rocking the headband, you're rocking the bag. You go that way. And I'll go this way, and then we'll crack on with things. Yeah, okay. Ready? There we go. That was a bit. My answer was pretty bad. Look, listen, down the front here, you are seeing all of the deals that we've got on our machines, because as well as the fantastic deals that we've got today, we've got up to 30% off our machines. There's that MIDI that you're seeing. The MIDI, if you shop the website, you'll see that you can get the MIDI with free accessories. And also, actually, if you go for the MIDI or the Mini in those deals, you'll get free accessories and a storage bag. Plus, you'll have the opportunity to get your hands on a bonus buy. There are some mini dies. You'll see them all labelled on the website. It says bonus buy. And you'll be able to add that into your basket for half the price. Deal on the Gemini 2 as well with the foil press. It's all there. And if you bag that deal, there it is. We can see it in just a second. You'll get the opportunity to buy some extra plates for half price as well. It is a good deal. It's all about the great deals. And there we go. There is that deal with the foil press and the G2, which could be coming to you. A few hellos, and then we'll crack on into this. This has been such a busy day today. I feel like I have not stopped today, and this day has absolutely flown over. So be with us for the next 2 hours. Send in your comments. Say hello to us. We can say hello to Victoria, who is in on the socials this evening. Hello. So excited, can't wait for Sheena, says Sharon Sweeney Stuper. She's here. I'm too excited for Sheena. I've not slept yet. I'm waiting patiently, says Shadiah. Jane says, hi everyone again from Las Vegas. Hi also to Sherry Miller. Hi to Lynn Harvey, who says, hi Ben and Sheena, the amazing CTV team. We have got Nicola and James steering the good ship craft tonight. The wonderful social superstar and everyone. We hope you're having a fantastic birthday. We are. Fred's in. Stephen Nicole says, good evening. Being naughty, the birthday week has started. I ordered the showstoppers and the other items that went with it, thanks to customer service. Got my bets on other items. I'll be using my gift card. Janine's in, Lizar is in, Mary Beth Doyle is in, Hillary's in, Just Me is in, saying my first time here. Hello, Just Me. Linda Bledsoe says, hello again. I'm excited to see what Sheena's going to do. Mary Shaw's in. Lizar's in. Lisa Beecham's in. Hi, Jane Adams, who says, Sheena, you look fantastic with your headband on. Stephanie Theodos is in. Sarah Brown says, hi again, Sheena and Ben, watching here. It's now 4 a.m. Thursday. I'm loving all of the birthday shows so far. Sending huge hugs to you all at CTV from Melbourne, Australia. Brenda K. Tatcher says, happy autumn afternoon, everyone. Oh, yeah, and let us know in the comments, how are you enjoying the 24/7 of Crafters TV? We're here. I mean, we're not live 24/7. Can you imagine? We're here in the same normal slot still, but you guys can watch us 24/7 with the repeated shows. Mary Webber's in from Iowa saying, I've already bought the Sheena bag. I'm excited to see what you can do with what is in the bag. We'll show you. Jennifer Smith's in. Tradefish Design says, I love the headband. Hannah says, I want to see Sheena in a white Staying Alive suit tomorrow.
Oh, well, it's the least I could do. It just so happens I pack one of those every time I travel as well.
Yeah. She normally comes in that and then gets changed into the...
I do.
Don't you?
I do,
normally
yeah.
that's
But a lot of popular requests that, change it.
Melanie D's in. Hello also to Maria Cooper.
Maria Cooper.
Yeah, Cooper says, hi all, and big high five to my buddies in the gallery. You rock. Jean Prescott's in. Rhonda is in, and also Helen Bella. And Sarah Brooks says, hi Ben, Sheena and team, loving birthday week. Looking forward to my special papers delivery, and sure there will be a few more cheeky orders. Let's get into it. Let's delve into this bag. Last count, there was 60% of Sheena's limited edition birthday tote bag of goodies had gone. This is the official launch as of now. Got a feeling this is not going to last. £24 or $32 for a bag whose contents are worth over £118, over $154. You get double points on this, huge saving. But I think, Sheena, it's safe to say the majority of people were buying this for the fact that they get you in bag and stamp form.
Well, it is a thing of wonder. I would like to say beauty and wonder, but it's a thing of wonder. And I just I am beyond excited, and thank you to everybody who's gone for the bag. And can I just say, it's a good size bag. You can put a lot in this. It is a practical, good size for this bag. And it is kind of spooky. I wore the headband so you could kind of tell the bag Sheena from the real Sheena.
Ah, yes.
Because it's like a doppelganger, just a little bit smaller. But what you also get in the bag is you get this, which I'm saying I've done that first this time. This morning, I took everything out of the bag and said I was going to show you this later. I never got to show you this. No. This is the mini me in stamp form as well.
Mini you.
The mini me. Yeah. So you get that the scruffy little cat, fabulous caricature, and you've got craft a happy life and born to craft wording with it as well.
Aww.
So you get look, you got a couple of little images there. So we'll play with one of those. We'll stamp one of these out.
Yes.
Yeah, I think we should. So we'll put little Sheena there. She's no bother. So I'll show you what we've got. Honestly, the stuff that's in here is just ridiculous value. So if you just want the bag and the stamp, that's great. But wait to see what you're going to get.
Yeah.
I've got an essential item here. Don't even think of heat embossing without an anti-static mat.
Yeah. Because
it'll just lead to all kinds of unhappiness, because you get meteorites everywhere. Your embossing powder will cling to bits that you don't want it to cling to. Yes, because what'll happen is your embossing powder will cling to not just the ink that you want it to cling to, it clings to the card, the background card, and if you don't get rid of them, when you heat them, they're permanent little, meteorites.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Don't want meteorites, yeah.
Or a galaxy kind of thing. You don't want it. You want it nice and clean. So use your heat, your anti-static bag first.
Yes.
And then look, essential. It's a blending tool, and it's my favourite blending tool of all of the blending tools. I love the round blending tool. It's just what you get used to, but I find I can manoeuvre that one. I can coin around a corner pretty well with that one, Ben. Right, this is ridiculous, this next bit. Okay,
oh, yeah.
Let me show
I know what
you
you're going to pull out now.
Wait till you see this.
Come on.
Right, that there, that's the platinum price normally. Is that not about the below the price for just the pens?
Pretty much just for the pens,
Pretty much just the pens, right, yeah, what you're paying if you're in the platinum. So that a full set, now you know, draw the line, all the techniques I love to use with that, phenomenal, that. I'm going to pick it up, the pace up a little bit. You've got wording stamps.
Yeah.
Wording stamps you can't go wrong. You need those for all your cards, all those just basic sentiments. You've got a really cool stencil here. I love that mandala stencil. Oh, that'll go great with. Bear that in mind for what's coming tomorrow. Turn it around.
Oh,
One
yes.
of the particular stamps is going to go perfectly with that stencil. Then you've got these florals. Now, these florals are ridiculously useful because you can make all kinds of bouquets with these using different mediums, and they don't have to look like that when you're finished. They can look really very realistic with a little bit of a different kind of application. More words. I'm still going on. Look at this. Have a gorgeous day. Why don't you?
I will.
Great words. And then you've got this really pretty floral die frame aperture here. I love that. That is so cool. cut and emboss folder, and I'm new to cut and emboss folders, and when I saw this I thought, that's right up my street.
There's not more in there, is there?
There is, and I think that's it. And then finally,
blimey.
you've got this cute little kind of whole little event going on here. But what I would say is, look at all the separate elements. You don't have to use it in its entirety. If you don't want to make this whole kind of scene, look at all these little separate little figures and things down here that you can use separately. The butterflies, the grassy bits for your perspective on your card for the foreground. So think of them as separate elements for the value that's in that as well. So all of that, it's just, I can see why you've been going for it. So thank you. But there's loads to play with in here. Absolutely loads. Oh, and you know what? Christmas coming up as well. What a great Christmas present that would be.
Well, this is the thing. I think a lot of people, in all fairness, usually, I think a lot of people are like, well, Sheena bag and stamps, I want it. I'm happy to pay the £24, $32 just for that. And the fact that you get all of the goodies in there as well, on top of that, is just a little bit of a cherry on the icing on the top of the cake. And we're going to have a look at that stamp in just a second. Loads of lovely comments coming through. Helen Bella says, my first time watching live. Well, welcome. Karen Smith says, hi, I'm sat on the sofa with a cup, looking forward to the show. Tim C says, just to say, everyone in the warehouse and the back of house are doing an amazing job. Great job, everybody. Round of applause for the team at the back and in the warehouse. Your team. Yes, Queen. Susan Schickler says, I love the art on the bag. Hello also to Sam, who says hello from a sunny Ohio. Wendy says, I'm looking forward to receiving my Sheena bag along with everything else I've bought this week. Jovi says, totally gobsmacked with the plethora of so many new items, so many needs, so limited means, lol, I want it all. And Susan Ware says, I just got a notification that my big order I placed yesterday will be delivered on Friday. Remind us where you are again, Susan, because that seems to me like that's like a super speedy delivery. Super fast delivery, says Susan. And also hi to Sarah, who says, hi, Ben, Sheena and team. Loving birthday week. Looking forward to my special papers delivery. And sure, there'll be a few more cheeky orders. And Denise Starr says, well, I wasn't going to purchase a new collection, but I made the mistake and watched Sarah and flock me. I had to have it. I paused there, you notice. And Terry H says, hi, Sheena and Ben and all my crafty friends here from Central Iowa, enjoying all of the shows. Sherry Miller says, the bag's full of great value. The bag is full of great value, but more than anything, look, you can take Sheena to the shops. I mean, you can take Sheena with you wherever you go. I mean, come on, how amazing would that be?
I'll be there with you.
She'll be there, look, pop her on your shoulder, you know, and you'll go like, Sheena, do you want to go to the supermarket? And she'll go, champion, like that. And then we off we go to the supermarket. Yeah.
Especially in American supermarket.
Oh, in the down the mall.
Oh, all the stuff, the mall, yeah.
The mall?
Yeah.
The mall, the mall.
Yeah. The mall.
The mall. Hey, Sheena, do you want to go to the mall?
I'll go to the mall.
Champion.
I'm there. Champion pet. Yeah. Put me down for that.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, take her with you wherever you go. These are flying out the door. Approaching 70% of the stock gone. They are selling like hotcakes, £24, $32, and we will delve and dive into this and have a look with you creating your own you right now, which I'm really looking forward to.
You know what? I've just found some ink pads because this was not planned. But we thought, well, why we should, because it's here and I wanted to use it.
Of course.
So I've got the little mini me. I've got the tall one. You've got an option. You've got the one where just kind of like, you know, looking into like a bit like newsreader kind of person, you're just head and shoulders. Or you've got the full one there and the wording. So I've got this ready. I'm going to stamp her using the Finesse. Oh, it's not alcohol proof. I want waterproof. Bear with. It was in the waterproof pile. Look, Flagstone. Waterproof.
Waterproof, there we go.
Waterproof, that's the thing. It's on there. I love that it's not cryptic. It'll actually tell you. So always have a quick check that you've got the right one. I tell you what, the line work on this is so fine. It's lovely. Super fine.
You look blooming amazing, Mrs. as well in stamp form.
Sorry, I look great. Super fine.
Yeah, super fine.
Everything's super fine about it, yeah. So we'll pop her, I think, to the side, like there. So I'm using my rocker block, and look at how that's stamped out first time. Oh, of course I'm on my rocker block. I'll trim that down. I'm being too speedy for my own good. Yeah. Right, so that's pretty cool there. Let me put some wording on that, and we'll have a quick colour in, shall we not?
Yes.
And pop that there, Ben. I think we should we do Born to Craft?
Yeah, absolutely, because you are.
I think so. It's like, you know, it's all I can remember, to be honest. I've crafted from being a little mini-me than the mini-me that's on the bag. So, you know, it's like I can't remember when I didn't, to be honest. So I'm going to put that down like that to kind of reflect, you know, that kind of angle. So I'm going to stamp it in the same colour. And again, this is so nice. The writing is a lovely font, which is important. Fonts are really important, you know, to get the right one. And then Born to Craft there, and I'm going to trim that down because it needs to tidy up a little bit. I've only got a huge paper trimmer here, so bear with. And then we'll colour this in. We'll do a little, maybe a little tag type topper version. Let's trim it down a little bit, and then we'll colour her in. And because I haven't got any colouring products around me, what I did spy behind me were water reactive ink pads. And I said time and time again, if you've got water reactive ink pads, you've got a colouring product. Yeah. So I just picked up quickly black, purple, a bit of green and red for the skin tone, believe it or not. Let's do the skin tone to start with. Let's
green and red?
Yeah, it's just easier sometimes than finding a brown that works for skin tone. I just find this an easier approach. It could be Chinese red or it could be the Bordeaux. We'll see which one works best. So I'm going to take a little bit of scrap card then. I've got my round brush here. And what I normally do is start with a warmer colour, bring a little bit of the green into it, and green and red make a brown. Yeah. And then see where we're at with that. So it's still a little bit orangey. So we'll put a little bit more green into this mix. Oh, now she's green. Yeah, that's no good. So if that's no good, start with the burgundy.
Halloween Sheena.
Yeah, Halloween Sheena. Yeah. There, look, that's better. See? So the better brown was the Bordeaux. Yeah. So I'm going to use that little bit there, a little bit of the green into it, and just start colouring her face a little bit around. So the darker colour just around the outside of the face and under the hairline. Okay, just like that. And then wet the brush, take off most of the colour, and just do little circles, and you'll pull that colour into the rest of the face, but it'll have a little bit of a shading around the outside. So, and then you can go back and put a little bit more shadow down there if you want, like around the hairline and around the side.
Question from Gilmore.
Yeah? How
do you feel seeing yourself on a stamped image, she says?
It's amazing, to be honest. Absolutely fantastic. Considering, you know, I was wandering and I've come back. It's a great welcome back to have a bag with me, you know, my face on it as well. And I have to say, I'm loving every kind of, well, just every show, everything we're doing together. I'm having the best time. So absolutely fabulous.
Oh, and another question from Maria, and this is a good one. I suppose this is down to if our social superstar is happy for us to do it. It says, can you sign it and give the mini me away as a giveaway to the lovely people?
Well, we can. We can either do it on my thing or you can do it on your thing. I'm sure there's some way we can do it. Yeah, for sure.
If I get the green light from our social team, we'll do that as an extra giveaway at the end of the show on top of the person who wins the comment competition.
Alrighty.
So there you go.
So can you see how easy that was to colour in the skin tone with just those colours? So the hair, maybe we can do, and it sounds a little bit strange, but let's do a little bit of the red with the black for the hair, right? So instead of just black, let's give it like a little bit of an undercoat. I was thinking of a little bit of a coppery kind of highlight perchance. You know, so let's see what that looks like. So we'll give it a little undercoat. Yeah, purple would have been good too, just to give it a little bit of something more than just, you know, a very dark brown or a black. I didn't want to spend the time picking out, you know, loads and loads of ink pads to do this. Yeah. I thought if we could do it, it's fun to set yourself a little challenge sometimes and think, okay, can I make it work with the minimum product? And you know what, if you've got good crafting products and good crafting tools,
that's it.
Usually, yes. So I'm just going to now take the water and just blend that at the top. So now she's got a little bit of a warm kind of glow to her hair.
You just need to paint the flashy headband on as well.
I could have done the yes. Oh, we've got some glitter paste. We might put that on later.
Oh, there we go.
Definitely. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that. Definitely, if it's going to go out to somebody. So what I'm going to do is I'm use a bit of this this gorgeous crushed velvet and the black here for the dress. So I'm going to use a bit of the purple. We'll give her a purple dress. And I'm just going to go, I'm just not going to paint buttons separately. Let's just say that she's all colour coordinated with our buttons. Okay.
So we have been given the green light to give this away at the end of the show. I will get Sheena to sign it as well. So
you might not want it once she's got a headband on.
Oh no, that will make it more collectible. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yes.
So we've got that little, like kind of the purple. It's pretty there, a little bit of purple, but we're going to shade it a little bit.
Yeah.
With the black pen. So that's
okay.
a nice shade there, but let's go in with a little bit of this around the outside just to give it a bit of a darker tone, and in here and around there.
I'm so pleased you're doing this. I know we've got other plans up our sleeves for the rest of the show, but it was definitely worthwhile seeing this. Seeing you paint yourself.
Yes, it's quite good fun actually. Yeah. I think everybody should be able to paint themselves, and that would be, you know, I'm very happy that I can. Thank you. Yeah. So then you've got, can you see I've got I've accentuated her curves even more there. She's rocking that even more now.
She is.
Whoa, she's catwalk ready.
She is ready. Lackietta's wondering what size brush you're using.
I'm using the number 6 round Royal and Langnickel.
Royal and Langnickel.
Yeah, so we should do a bit greeny eyes. Let's do the greeny hazily eyes usually. Pop a little bit of the green in there.
You're green. Oh, obviously you have got green eyes.
Yeah, they're kind of hazel. They kind of can't make their mind up. Even the eyes can't make their mind. It's too much choice. Oh, we'll go hazel.
Yeah.
Is it brown? Is it green?
Meh.
I don't know. Meh.
Meh.
Yeah. What are you going to do? So we'll give her a little bit of a pout.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because, you know, why not? So usually when you're colouring lips in, if you make the top lip a bit darker, because usually that's in shadow, and then usually if you put a highlight underneath the bottom lip, it looks a bit like better with that. So yeah, that's a little mini Sheena. We'll ground her, we'll make it look like she's got a little, she's actually of the planet, which is, big Sheena often is not.
Oh, yes.
You know, let's make this little one behave the way the big one, we'd like her to behave, but doesn't very often.
That's it.
Might as well, eh?
Ah, is it? Yeah. That's brilliant.
There you go, mini me. And we will later, when we start playing with Mermaid Dreams, we'll give her a really cool, blingy headband.
Yes. And we'll obviously get you to sign that as well and give that away to somebody at the end of the show. Cool, says Anne. I would frame it. I mean, yeah, I would. If I might comment and get my name in the draw for that and stick it. I can't win. Oh, I've just been told I can't win. Sheena is mesmerising to watch, even if you've seen her craft 1,000 times, says Sadasa. Debbie Whirl says, I'm loving watching Sheena work with a limited palette. It gives me the confidence to try. You always talk about this, Sheena. It's something that certainly sticks in my mind. You don't have to have all of the colours to have all of the colours. No, I didn't. Honestly, I picked up what I could see, you know. And we did the whole thing with 1, 2, 3, 4 colours. Yeah. Because we eliminated that one and we used the other red. So, yeah. Absolutely, which is what we're going to look at when we come on to Mermaid Dreams as well. We're going to look at how you can play with the set if you invest in Mermaid Dreams and not put any more money to it to make amazing things. I like that, don't you? Yeah. Love the stamp of Sheena, says Vanessa. It's too cute. Renee Kuznick says, I love your stamp, Sheena. It's so awesome, and I love your colouring. It has to have glitter, says Lynn. Hang fire on that, we will. Love these stamps, Sheena. We could then bring out a doll range like the Bratz dolls, but crafting buddy, says Tim C. We chatted about, it must have been, who was I on with? It must have been Sarah. We were talking about getting nodding dolls of the whole team. What, sorry? Nodding dolls of the whole team. You know, the ones you can like push the little heads down and just... How good would that be? You guys up for nodding dolls? Maybe next birthday. I like it. Leave it with me. And Crafting Queen says, hi, Sheena, Ben, crew and all staff. Absolutely knocking it out of the park this birthday fortnight. Sheena is such a natural comedian, says the Crafting Queen, and an engaging presenter. Ben might need to be worried, lol. Oh, I think not. I think Ben is safe, believe me. You know, as much as Sheena is a very, very funny lady, very, very funny, talented, sings, dances, does the impressions, great presenter, she isn't, though, presentation lead, ... apparently. You know, I mean, that's just That's just me. That was the title I was given by Leanne.
What was it? What was it? Presentation?
So the story was, so everyone was getting all these different titles, and I said, oh, I'd like a new title.
Yeah,
and I said to Leanne, what can I be maybe senior presenter?
Yeah.
And then she said, well, actually, what sounds better is presentation lead. Why don't you go for that?
Presentation lead?
Yeah. So in the next show, I then introduced myself. I'm Ben Moseby, presentation lead. And then I said to the guys, can I get a little strap at the bottom of the screen with that on?
Nice.
And Liam did it, but it didn't say presentation lead. It said presentation lead ... apparently.
It's tough. It's brutal sometimes. You got to know.
It's tough at the top, isn't it?
Yeah.
Tough at the top.
But well done. Like it.
Good evening, Sheena, says Lynn, everybody, and Ben and Team Social and all the team from Newcastle. Hi, Lynn. Wendy says it's brilliant. You always learn a new technique on every show that Sheena does. The stamp is brilliant. And morning all says Candy. What a great morning. Before this show, I ordered Sheena's party bag. I was super happy because, surprisingly enough, I didn't already have all of the items in the bag. I would love to add this. Keep your eyes on that bag. That is going to disappear. Over 60% of the stock gone. More of you, I'm sure, will be checking that out during this show as well. Let's get on to, though, the Mermaid Dreams collection. Now, we had this as a showstopper yesterday. You won't be surprised to learn that the showstopper disappeared. But the good news is we do still have all of the components of the Mermaid Dreams collection. So let me take you through that. I'll sort of show you in product form and then show you on the boards as well exactly everything you're going to get, and then we're going to have a play, because what it was all about was just basically getting all of these beautiful colours. The colours have been curated for you again. So I know a lot of people who love their mixed media have already dove in and bought this. They love everything that this kit brings, but I think for a lot of people they were like, I'm a bit worried about like mixed media. I'm worried about getting the colours wrong. I'm worried about what goes with what. That worry's been taken away from you here, because all of the colours of all of the items that you're going to get in this set, they've been curated to work perfectly. Like, for example, your tricolour aqua marker. So this is the first item that you're going to be getting in the kit, your 3-in-1. It's your Ocean Sunrise. You're getting your aquamarine, your sea holly, and your tulip. So one pen, 3 beautiful colours that you can blend with your water. Then you're also going to get your tricolour brush pen. This one, again, it's called Sea Dance. It comes with your Clear Waters, Blue Violet, and then your Lilac Whisper. You're going to get brand new metallic marker in the gorgeous champagne, and I'll show you all of these on the board in just a second. Also in this set, initially I thought we were giving you some salt for your fish and chips. But no, it is not salt, it is sea spray. It's our sea spray glitter, which you're going to absolutely love. I don't know, again, what did you say? Sea spray. Oh, sea spray is salt. Yes, it is called sea spray, but it's not salt. It's definitely glitter. Well, I'll show you on the board. It looks good on white, but it looks even more incredible on black. You're then going to get the Call of the Sea, which is that's what it's called, the Call of the Sea shimmer spray. What would the Call of the Sea be? It would probably be like,
Dolphin. Yeah. It could be me, because in water I should be incredibly fast because of my feet.
Yes.
Just saying. Thought I'd share that with you. Put it out there for everybody.
You got big...
Oh, they're more flipper than foot.
I've never noticed.
I mean, you know, the reason that Marina was my idol as a kid, I think, was mostly the feet. I saw the fins and I thought, that's the one for me, the puppet, yeah. One flip of me flippers and I'm at the other side of the pool.
I've never noticed about you.
You know, slow on land, but in water.
Oh, just put 2 and 2 together.
Got the speed.
I put 2 and 2 together. So the clown car outside.
Yes,
that's yours.
That's me.
I always wondered who that was on a Wednesday. Who turned up in the ha-ha car.
That's me.
Ha-ha. I'm going to have to go and look now. I'm going to have to go and have a look at the feet in a minute. I'll go in a minute. I'll finish showing this first of all. Right, next up, I've lost my page here. Right, shimmer, shimmer inks, seashell pink, brand new colour in our shimmer inks. Also, you're getting a brand new duet ink pad. This comes in your beautiful sea glass. You're going to get a beautiful pot of our stunning glitter glue in that glittering ocean. So you can see all of these different components, and Sheena will take you through all of these. And honestly, stay with us, watch the demos in this, go back and watch the launch with Leanne yesterday, because she did some brilliant projects where she was layering up all of the different elements and creating the most beautiful cards, home decor pieces. This is new gilding flakes. That one's in the lilac pool. Then you've got glitter pastes. This one is your ocean song. As I spin that around again, hopefully you can see the light catching. I'll show you on the board in a second, but you're going to create different colours and different hues from the way that the light catches that. And then, the best one here, is this open? I don't know if it is. Is your... Oh, no. Mesmerizing glitter. Can you, I mean, that to me, can you see? It looks good on the screen, right? But in real life, it looks about 10 times better. That is your sort of slightly thicker glitter paste with the beautiful colours, mermaidial colours that are mesmerizational. Within that pot. Now, also within this, or make sure, by the way, with your glitter paste, you pop your tops back on and seal all of that up so it doesn't dry out. Then you're also going to get in this set crystal droplets and also some of your beads, which I'll show you on board to be easier to do that. So everything I've just shown you is here in board form. So that's your aqua marker, your tricolour aqua pen. That there is your tricolour brush pen. Those are your two glitter pastes. So the bottom one is the mermaid tail. I mean, come on, how stunning is that? Gorgeous. Think about all of the different stencils that you're going to be popping that through to create beautiful backgrounds with. Also with this here, absolutely beautiful. You've got your shimmer spray. That's the one that I showed you, that Call of the Sea. Packet of sequins you're going to get. Loads, 50 grams. That's your glitter glue, and again, of course, you can see there that will dry sort of 3D for you. So if you want to create like depth and dimension, again, you can do that. Duet ink pad. There's your gilding flakes. That's that sea spray glitter, which again, it sort of catches the light on the white, but it's on the black, I think, that really comes to the fore. You can see there, actually. Look at that, the colour changing. Then you've got your shimmer ink pad in the seashell pink, crystal gems, Mermaid Dreams Pearls, and then you've also got that metallic pen, the champagne. That is all amazing, mermaid just for you. $55.99 or $71.99, double points. And I know we're going to get to Sheena, but in case I didn't mention, all of your free gifts as well today. That will qualify you for a set of your duo colour aquas, because that's your £10, $10 free gift, only for today up until midnight. It will also qualify you for your third pen, which is your pink pen. We've had the purple, we had the blue, now we've got the pink, which goes very nicely with your £100 free gift, which is the Jute Tote. The two gifts, the pen and the pencils, will change tomorrow. This will still be the £100 gift tomorrow if it is still in stock. Very, very busy while stocks last for that. Sam says, love the colours of the collection. Jane says, I absolutely love the colours. And Terry H says, I'm really excited to get my Mermaid Dreams collection. I've got so many ideas for this. I think it will go well also with the Snow Queen collection. It will. Sheena says, Gillian, you would fit in with the Roaring Twenties with that headband, very flapperish. Yeah.
My feet are also flapperish, funnily enough.
Are they not flipperish?
Flipperish, yeah.
Let us get on over to Sheena and have a look at the demo. I'm coming over. I'm going over.
What, are you coming over to see the feet?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Just line up.
Yeah.
I mean,
I should never fall over. Yeah, scary, isn't it? I should be about 7 foot.
I've never ever noticed that before.
Yeah, well, there you go. That's why they never get colour. They're always just, like, you know, muted. Yeah. I should be very stable.
Yeah, you'll never...
Never.
No.
Yeah, I'm like an L.
Like a what? An L. Right, what are you going to show us with the Mermaid Dreams?
You know what, there's so much in this. Think
Yeah.
of it using the kit in its entirety. Mixed media, let me show you some samples, what I mean. Okay, so when you think of mixed media, you probably think, I don't know if you can see the things on the counter here, but we've got fabulous 3D boards and things for wall art that you think of using your texture paste and things like that. I don't know if I maybe have to pick one. Should I pick one up and show you?
I think we're coming over to you.
Are we coming over?
We're coming over. Here we come.
There is, we're getting there.
There we go.
Fantastic. Fabulous. We got it. Yay.
There we go.
Okay, lovely. Up.
Ooh.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yay. So we've got this kind of effect here where you think of your wall art and your texture paste and things like that, and absolutely you can do that with this set. Another one down the bottom there with the textures, using your die cuts, things like that.
Leanne made that yesterday.
It's fantastic. So all the dies that you cut out, you just, if you want them thicker, just glue them together for more dimension. You can see a couple of cards that my team have made here to add to this. They've got the one using the snowflakes and another one using one of the other stamp sets coming up. But also, you can use them just separate elements as well. You know, don't have to use everything in every project. But this, I think this is a fabulous little example. What I'm going to show you is, I think we'll need to do another one of the tags that we did earlier, or a little board, because I want to show you how you can make textured things without having to invest then in texture paste. What do I do with that? That's another purchase. Or dimensional paste and things, and mediums. You can do so much with what you've got just around the house to make these more fun to use even than they are. So you can see how we've got this one here where it's used the inks in the background using the stag from my leaves collection.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. And then here we've got the tree, which is the recent stamp set, and stamped with the glue for the Gildan Flakes.
Yeah.
And then with the Gildan Flakes over, that's the Gildan Flakes you're going to get in this set. Is that stunning? And then the ink pads in the background. So look at how that all coordinates using the whole set, and the little gems down the side here. I love this. This here looks like, I was saying to, and I definitely think that is a rat pack Christmas card.
Yes, it is.
Absolutely. It looks like that, you know, that 50s kitsch kind of like cool. Yeah. I think the wording and everything just looks really cool. So use just simple stencils and look at the texture. Use the draw the line technique, but look at the background. Look at the way that comes to life with the glitter paste in the background. So what we wanted to show you was using this set with the stuff you've got at home, not just for your dimensional wall art as well. That looks absolutely stunning. I think that Debbie's created there using the pearl to colour the rose with, and the fabulous, isn't it? Stunning.
Absolutely brilliant.
So what I thought we could do, let's show you, so just simple, let's start with just looking at each component kind of quickly, but then going on and mixing them up. So if you look at your 2 ink pads, for example, these core ink pads, these are limited edition colours. So if you like them, like Leanne says, this is the first of many theme sets. And when we say mermaid, don't think it's just for mermaids. No. It's just the colour combination. Just that is just a word, a name that she's given to the collection. So in this, you've got the duet ink pad, which we know is a chalky matte finish. But look, we've got a pearly, so the absolute opposites. And that's what makes these fun to use, Ben. So even things like just direct to paper. So if you pop some of the ink down like this and just have some on your mat and spritz it and pick it up onto your card, you're going to get a great look like that as well. I put my little spritzer bottle. So this is the really simple, easy thing that a lot of you have probably already done before. I'm just going to miss that card a little bit now. What you should know is when you put this down, if you want to have definition in colours, don't go over and wipe it all up like that, because you'll end up with one overall colour. So if you want to see a bit of the blue and a bit of the pink, don't move it around too much. Yeah. If you want to pick up a little bit more, you can. If you want to do that to fill and maybe have some kind of, see the way that's like kind of running down the card and things. Yeah. But that's going to give this sky a really cool kind of magical kind of glint going through it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to pick up a little bit more colour on that. Just so, but don't, the point being, don't go in there full on to start with. Have a look at what you've got and then just pick up little bits, carefully. Does that make sense? Or you will, what will happen is that could have all just ended up as one overall splodge of a mid kind of purple colour. But we've got pink, we've got blue. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wipe that up, we're going to dry that, and then we're going to have a little bit play with the inks on top of that. All right?
Lovely.
So I just used the Skyline stamp from my Snowflake collection, which I think we have on the show as well, Ben.
We do, yeah. If you shop the show, shop the day, you'll be able to see all the deals. Also, as a by the by, we will at some point just do you a little how-to on the website, because I think we've had a request from someone asking to see how they can get to the deals on the show. So we'll show you how you can do that. I just like the fact that you've taken a duet ink pad and then the shimmer ink pad and mixed those both together.
Yeah.
So using the two different styles of ink pad.
Oh, it's so cool, because when you see what you've got here, you've got the matte colour, and then you've got this little bit of sparkle, like a little magical thread running through it from the shimmer.
Yeah.
And it's all about, you know, I love glitter, but I like glitter with matte. I like shiny and matte. It's about mixing it up, mixing textures, mixing the rough texture with a smooth texture, a shiny finish with a dull finish. And that's what mixed media is all about. And I should say as well that often you'll hear people say, you can't go wrong with mixed media. Just play and it'll look great. And I have to say, I've always had a disclaimer, and I've done lots of mixed media shows in the past. And the disclaimer I would put in there, and I'll stick to it, is you can do that if you have a colour scheme that works together, if you have a unified colour scheme. Because if you've got mixes, textures and everything, and then you've got colours that clash and they don't go together, that's where it doesn't end up looking the way you wanted it to look. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but what the good thing about these collections are, that's been taken care of. All of these colours go perfectly together. So I've got this kind of nighttime sky here, and if I lift that up, hopefully you'll be able to see where the matte, but you'll see the little shiny bits of pink in there. Can you see that shine?
Oh,
but we're
yes.
not done with that, because that's just the base coat. We can have a little bit of play with it. This was not at all on the planned demonstrations.
Oh.
But I just thought we would come to my head, and, and we thought we'll give it a try. But let's do something like that. So the other thing I'm thinking we can do with this is there's snowflakes in this set. So let's take the snowflakes, because I just want to show you how, like with the little mini-me, you can just play with what's at hand. You don't have to, you know, think, well, I haven't got this and I haven't got that. When we come on to the mixed media bit, the bit, you'll see what I mean with that.
So is this your Snowflake Dreams you're using now? We've got this on the show, actually.
Yes. So what I've got here,
this
Ben,
collection
is, can you see we've got the snowflakes now, right?
Yeah.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp the snowflakes now with the duet ink pad, and we'll use the texture here with them coming closer and further away in that background. Without that there. Can you see how we've got all that texture going on just with the two ink pads? We haven't even started playing with all the other good stuff yet, the bling and the glittery bits. But that, I think, is looking pretty cool there.
It is. Looks like the snowflakes are swirling.
The what, sorry?
Looks like the snowflakes are swirling.
Swirling, exactly. That was the idea with that stamp on the set. That's what I wanted it to look like. So now we can make this a little bit darker at the top. So you could use, let's use the brush to make this a little bit darker. So now we're using the ink just neat onto the card. But what will happen is, wherever you've got a glitter or a mica or something that makes a card bling, if you ink over it or paint over it, you don't lose the bling. The bling shows through, all right? It will always show through whatever you put on top, which is fabulous, because that's what you want. That's why you put it down there, so that you can see that happening. So can you see how that pretty little kind of frosty sky there is working? Now, what I would do with this, absolutely would do this, is you can do a couple of things there. Well, not just a couple, there's a plethora of things you can do. We could give it a kind of a swoosh, like a aurora borealis or a magical swoosh. We've got the pink in there, but if you want to make it a little bit more obvious, we could paint with this ink pad now, and we could maybe do a little...
Oh, yeah.
Can you see how we just do a little swirl like that?
It's giving me the chills, this. I'm feeling colder and colder the more you're adding to it.
Isn't it fab?
Yeah.
And that's just picking up a stamp that I just happen to have at hand under the counter. So if I can do that, guys, you think of all the things you've got to play with in your craft room that you can do all these fun things with. And then what I would absolutely do, and again, you don't have to use them in isolation, I would dry that and I would get a little bit of a water reactive ink pad and darken that skyline a little bit more. Use a little bit black on this bottom bit, water reactive, which I actually have here. Let me just try this quickly. And that was a quick impromptu, just using those 2 exclusive ink pads.
Yeah.
I'm trying to find the black here. I've got it here. And we'll just pop a little bit of that down there. So I just want to make these look a little bit more solid. So I'm going across that with the black water reactive. And then I want to find that midnight blue in the water reactive, and we'll put that towards the top of the skyline. So look at how now we've got that contrast going on there. It's really solidified that little city skyline. I'm going to step, I'm sashaying to the left, and I'm seeking out
Sashay
midnight.
to the left.
And to the left, to the right.
Step
I'm not
to the
finding
right.
it then. It might have to be black. I've got purple. Let's do a purpley night sky. Yeah, that's the one I meant. All right, so now you can come in and do a little bit darker at the top. And all of these ink pads work with the ink pads you've got in your set. That's the point I'm making.
Yeah.
So when your Mermaid Dreams, these exclusive ink pads we've got all in this one little card, this little quick demonstration to show you what you can do, how you can play with it. We've got water reactive, we've got the duets, and we've got the shimmers, all in this one little project here. And then you've got a little nighttime scene. We'll pop a little bit purple.
There's a lot of love for your impromptu-ness. And Jennifer says, I love how Sheena uses techniques that were not planned and shows us live how easy and cool it is to do. I love the impromptu, says Jennifer.
Great, I love that, and I love doing that because that's the way I craft. And I bet I rarely start off with a plan and then go with it, because I think that's the way a lot of us do. The creative process is you go off little tangents and you end up with something often better than where you thought you were going to go in the first place. So you've got that there, and then you can pop a little bit of glitter in there. A little bit of the glitter glue would look really pretty on these snowflakes if you had a fine glue applicator. Should we do that?
Yeah.
Pop a little bit of that on.
Why not?
So let's hope this glue, come on. It's been playing nicely. Watch, I'll get a big splodge of glue any minute now. You know what's going to happen, don't you?
It will come up like that.
Right, we'll come back to that. Let's put a pin in that, literally, and come back to it when I get the glue working again.
Okay.
Okay, I think there's one more try. Oh, we're good. I think we're good.
We have lift off.
We have lift off. So I'm just going to put a little bit of a dry glue, a PVA glue that's going to dry clear on these little snowflakes, and we'll use this gorgeous glitter that refracts different colours. The glue is totally plain up. Come on. Come on. We'll do that once.
Never play with or work with children, animals, or glue.
Or glitter. Right,
glitter.
so I'm going to pop that little bit just down here. And you can see now that when that dries, that'll dry flatter, but you'll get the little bling of the snowflakes over that as well. And that there is just a little quick impromptu, just using 3 of the products from that set. But what I'd like to do, and I'll have a little tidy up, is to show you next how we can make cool, smaller, mixed media, very
nice.
Of that look projects like these guys here, using a bit of mount board, a bit of glue, and a bit of kitchen paper, and a bit of cardboard.
Absolutely brilliant. So we will do that very, very shortly indeed for you. Thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. Brilliant, Sheena, says Stephanie. Love, 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 love it. Beautiful already, says Hadassah. Olga says, woohoo! First birthday order should arrive today. Boom. Susan, by the way, who said her order arrived. Did you say you ordered it on Monday? It's arriving today or maybe tomorrow? Las Vegas. We are quick. We are packing things and sending them at a very, very quick rate. Lakia says, never a dull moment with Sheena. This is looking fabulous. Love, love, love it, says Stephanie. And Bethan says, this is beautiful. I drifted off into a little trance whilst watching Sheena create this beautiful piece. That can happen because it's just so mesmerising. Mesmerizational. Now, we have had a comment here, and a few of you still asking about the website. What I would say is, if you do get stuck with anything when it comes to the website, obviously during working hours here in the UK, we have the live chat function, which a lot of you are absolutely loving. We've had lots of positive comments about Sharon and her team helping out loads of you. New website, it is fantastic. It is taking a few people to get a little bit used to it. So I think we're going to show you, I'm struggling to find the comment here, but somebody wants to see how to find the offers, the deals that are on a particular show or from birthday. So this is your main page of your website here. So we're going to click into this section here. There's Sarah. So we'll click onto Sarah, the dazzling party section, and then you're going to scroll down, and then you'll see all the bits and pieces here. So details on the surprise gift, so you can shop that, the exclusive pen, the bag in there as well. You can see further down here as well all of our birthday dazzling deals. This one you click on will bring you up all of the latest launches. Star buys, we're doing a different one of those each and every day, so you can see those. So what you want to do if you want to see all of the deals, we're going to click into shop now, and then this will bring up all of the birthday bundle deals, all the star buys. As I say, there's a new one of those each and every day. So that's where like tomorrow's will be added, and the Fridays and so on and so forth. All your machine deals are there as well. So the machine deals that we sort of mainly touched on Monday, the MIDI, the deal that you've got on the Mini, the Gemini 2 is there as well. As we scroll further up the screen as well, or down, 3 for 2, so you can shop on your selected Gemini plates and accessories. Buy one, get one, as I mentioned yesterday, that's there. Deals on your tape pen bundles as well. And it's all just like sectioned off for you here. So 3 for 2s on your Carlisle glues, 3 for 2s on selected paper and card, 3 for 2s on your Spectrum Noir products as well. It's all nicely laid out for you. Storage, buddy bags, essential tools. What I would say is, I think the more you kind of log onto the website and the more you have a look around it, the easier it is going to be for you to navigate as well. And like we said, up in the top corner here is where you're going to click Crafters TV. You've got your Club Inspire login. You've even got like a little wish list function on the new website as well, which I absolutely love. So you can add stuff to that wish list, and particularly handy for sort of this time of the year, Christmas coming around, the festive season, you can pop items into there and then of course send your wish list to other people to buy all of those goodies for you as well. Hopefully that was fairly helpful. As I said, the best thing to do is if you do get a little bit stuck during working hours here in the UK, so I think it's between 8 and 5, isn't it, if I'm correct? Yeah, 8 and 5. Jump on the live chat and someone will be there to help you. You know, whether it is you're struggling to navigate the website, whether it is a particular deal, you know, maybe you want to question something about an order, maybe you're still not able to log in, maybe you haven't tried and you're kind of getting confused with that, hit the live chat and our guys will certainly be there to be able to help you. And Tess is saying the live chat is absolutely phenomenal. We're going to take a short break. We're going to give you opportunity to get your carts and your baskets checked out. When we come back, we'll have a look at some more of the demos with Sheena with the Mermaid Dreams collection. Worth bearing in mind as well, that Wild at Heart collection is still very, very busy indeed. The bonus buy bundle is now gone. However, you can still pick up the Showstopper deal, take you all around that in the final hour of the show. And also, that is the only way now that you can get your hands on that special effects paper pad with the flocked paper and that UV effect as well. So that's all for you. Sheena's bag is flying as well. So whatever you want, get it in your cart, get it checked out, and we'll come back in about, I don't know, 4 or 5 minutes.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. We shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right? Yeah. Should be coming in. Should be coming.
What does she do?
Exactly how he looks.
This is awesome. This is awesome.
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
Hi, I'm Ben from Crafters TV. As you may know, we've just launched an amazing new website, our new home of papercraft to house all of your crafty needs. And as we've had a bit of a makeover, I'm here today to help you log into your account on our brand new site. So, what are we waiting for? Let's get started. Go to the Crafters Companion homepage. Make sure to select the correct location at the top of the page. Go to the My Crafters icon on the top right of your screen. Next, enter your email address. Then, enter your password. Click the Sign In button. You should now be logged into your account and taken to your My Crafters page. When you're ready to log out, go to the left-hand side of the page and click the Log Out button in the My Account box. When you're logged out, you'll be taken back to the Crafters Companion page. And it's as easy as that.
Many of our viewers bring up time and time again, and that's our wax seal gate.
Thinking, Joe, it might not work as well because I've put too much. Oh, I've forgotten to put me thing in place.
Because I have a way of words that I think that doesn't engage with that and can come out all wrong.
Water.
That wasn't the one you just washed your brush in, was it?
Sorry. Yes, but it doesn't matter.
No, it wasn't, was it? It was. Are you kidding?
I'm going to have to say, it's a slip of the tongue. I'm going to say it's maybe to do with my Scottish accent. I'm maybe going to say it's because of Mr. Ben Moseby. He is, well, yeah, he doesn't help matters.
I've made pots that have exploded when I fired them. I've done zips in inside out. It happens to everybody.
We've all spilt our glitter all over our project or knocked the water over.
You're right.
I've just noticed I've got my dress on inside out.
So I was messing about doing some backgrounds with the sparkling, took the lid off it and managed to catch the pot somehow, and the whole thing came towards me, down my front, across my lap, onto the floor.
I went to reach for the water and, you know, do the tapping with and so there was less tapping and more sort of a tsunami. I've got some.
The party is here. It's time to find your sparkle because Crafters Companion is turning an amazing 18.
We've got disco fever, and you're all invited to light up the dance floor for our biggest and brightest party yet.
And it's the hottest ticket in town, and everyone's on the guest list.
So follow the call of the disco ball and join us from the 9th to the 22nd of October.
We'll be shining the spotlight on a dazzling lineup of amazing new launches, offers, and so many surprises.
And Crafters TV has been transformed into a boogie wonderland with live fun and crafty goodies every day.
And we're keeping the party going with Birthday 24/7. Tune in to enjoy non-stop Crafters TV all day, every day, throughout the entire birthday celebration.
So, Dancing Queens, what are you waiting for? Visit our amazing new Crafters Companion website to join the fun and shine bright.
Yeah. I wish I had a... Do you know, I really... Before the end of the actual event, I'm going to try and get something a little bit more sparkly, because we rented out the... Well, my suit was rented for the video that you've just seen. I love that suit, and then they returned it. So I don't have anything much sparkly. I'm quite smart, aren't I think, normally, but I don't have a lot in the way of sparkle, so...
I've got a headband or a hat if you want some, and some glasses, and help you with any of those.
Ah.
You look very sophisticated in them.
So I could have, what, a hat?
A hat, glasses,
Yeah.
and a headband, yeah.
I could stick that on for the last hour of the show.
Yeah, you should do it.
I might do that. Oh, that is now. Well, I can't do it right now, but maybe when Sheena's into her next demo, I'll go and... Where is it? In the green room?
There's always tomorrow, Ben. There's always tomorrow.
Tomorrow I'll be sparkly. Tomorrow. It's always a day. Yeah, maybe I will. Tomorrow. I've got my Mermaid Dreams collection, says Robbie. I love it. These are my colours. Tim C says CTV and CC and all of the crafting community are such a beautiful ray of sunshine. Through thick and thin, they are always there and bring a smile to our faces. It's truly magical and I am blessed. Thank you. I love Sheena, says Jennifer Smith. She is so real, as are all of the CC presenters. I love the mishaps, like Sheena's glue clogging problem. It's exactly what happens to us crafters in real time, and it makes us feel normal. Yeah, you know what? That's what I love about this channel as well. We're warts and all here, aren't we? If there's going to be a mistake, we're going to show it. Because you need to know, you know? Yeah, you need to see it happen.
Have a laugh, move on. It's all good.
Yeah. Rose says, I absolutely love this collection. And Lillian Kwok says, Ben, flock your jacket. Maybe I could flock my jacket. Talking of flocking, we're gonna do some flocking in just a second with the Wild at Heart collection. So I'll quickly whiz through this because otherwise I'll be here for the next hour showing it to you. We had the Showstopper bundle. We still have the Showstopper bundle. We don't have the ability for you now to be able to get the bonus buy of the paper pads because that's gone. However, everything that you need is in the Showstopper bundle. All the individual elements that you want to get from this set are available apart from your Wild at Heart special effects pad. The only way that you can get this now is within the Showstopper. This is absolutely stunning. It's so tactile, it's so strokeable. It is like... Unlike anything that we've done before, you've got your flocked cardstock here, and then you've got your UV textures in here as well. I'm calling this one Disco Zebra because you've got that beautiful zebra design with the flash of the pink on there. This is one of those beautiful UV textures. So that is that sort of crocodile. Made Sarah laugh earlier on. I was saying, can you flock the croc? I mean, could you crocodile flock? Made her laugh, because that's an Elton John song, isn't it? Yeah, never mind. Then you've also got your leopard, again, in the beautiful pink. Honestly, it's such a shame that, like, Touch-O-Vision hasn't been invented yet, because I wish that you could actually sort of put your hand through the screen and stroke this. Wait till you get it back. You're going to absolutely love it. We've got beautiful larger leopard print in there. We've got more of that beautiful UV sort of... croc in there too, and also I'm sure, yes, here we go, the giraffe in there as well. Absolutely stunning. And I think as well, if you get super close on that, like James was doing earlier on, you can really see that beautiful flocked effect on there. You are going to get 24 sheets in there, and that is the only way that you can get that special effect cardstock. Also within the bundle, and as I said, I'll go at a bit more of a pace here. You're going to get your A4 luxury linen card pack, 24 sheets there. All of the colours here are going to work perfectly with all of the other colours that you've got within your set, like the glitter and mirror card that you've got in here. This is absolutely beautiful. Again, you've got that beautiful sort of magenta mirror card. You've got the gold in there as well. And then we move on to all of these beautiful glitters. That ultra fine black glitter cardstock is absolutely stunning. You're going to get that beautiful sort of brown, the chocolate effect that you've got on there as well. And as we come to the front, you've also got the glitter card in that beautiful purple as well. So that's 20 sheets included. Then you've got the stunning paper pads, 37 sheets in this pad. In the back, you're going to get all of your little sentiments that you can snip into there. Things like thinking of you, you're a star, be kind to yourself, yes, queen. And then look at the papers. I mean, my goodness me, the animal print is beautiful. You've got kind of like the animal print print on its own on the reverse, and then the animal print hidden behind all of these beautiful florals on the A side, whether it be the giraffe, whether it be the zebra, the leopard print, the tiger. I mean, it's just, I think, the most unique paper pad. You guys have absolutely loved it, and it continues to fly out of the door. Those are all of your consumables as far as the papers are concerned. You'll get the 12 by 12 in your miniature as well, so in your 6 by 6. Then on top of all of that, within the showstopper, you are going to receive ribbon, that beautiful velvet ribbon, again in corresponding colours to go with everything within the set. You're also going to get embellishments. That is coloured gems and some clear gems in there as well. There's 200 of those for you to be playing with. Here's your glitter pastes. So those 2 beautiful colours of glitter paste are included also. You're going to get the gilding flakes in here as well. Again, all matching colours, which is just going to work beautifully with this set. Then you are going to get your shimmer ink pads as well. These, again, exclusive colours, all curated to work perfectly with this collection. Don't destroy the pack shot, Ben. I just want to get the names of the colours off here because they are brilliant. So you've got your raspberry, you've got wild animal, you've got pout, panther, yes, queen, and jungle. And then we get into your hardware. Of course, you're also going to get, I haven't got all of this to hand, but you've got your flocking powders in there, which Sheena will show you. You've also got your glitters included in there as well, on top of the glitter paste that you're going to get. And then look at all of your hardware. You've got absolutely beautiful folders in here. So you've got, that folder is called RAW, not R-A-W, R-O-A-R. You've then got all of these stunning folders. So you've got that as a 3D perfect print with that beautiful leopard print. Then we come to all of these stunning stencils as well. These are the ones you're going to use those glitter paste through, do all of your flocking techniques with as well. That one's called the Wild One. This one is, they're all called the Wild Ones. This one is your giraffe. And then you've got that beautiful zebra print in there too. Also in the set, you've got your Glamour Girl. Go back and watch the show from earlier on with Sarah. She did so many great demos with this a little bit earlier, showing you how to create that effect with the stencil. She was using the shimmer ink pad, she was using the glitter, she was using that flocking powder as well for the eyelashes, and then for the eyebrows as well. Your lipstick and your little kissy lips in there too. Then you've got all of your Stay Wild sentiments in there. Wild at heart, dare to dream, be wild, wild and free. You've got beautiful, delicate lace edgeables in there. We're also going to be giving you that stunning ribbon threading border. Then you've got, these are the dies to die for. They really are. You've got your shoes in there as well with your little extra piece that you can layer over the top to add things like your gilding flakes and your flocking too. Then you've got that beautiful glass. Again, create a shaker with that. Use the stencil to get your pastes into. You've got the beautiful bows in there, 2 different sizes, but they layer over the top of each other absolutely beautifully. Nesting dies included in here as well. And then last but by no means least, you've got your Fashionista, which is that gorgeous handbag. Love the fact that you've got all of the elements in die cut form, so you can layer those up with the cardstock that you've got in the kit to create something like this. But then we also give you all of the stencils as well, so you can glitter paste through them, you can flock through them. That's the joy about this, is that you've got all of the elements here as far as glitter cardstock, flock cardstock, UV cardstock is concerned, but then you've got all of the raw materials to then make all of your own glitter cardstock, all of your own flocked material as well. It's a massive collection. It's one of the very best that we've ever done. We are over 70% of the showstopper gone. If you want to pick it up, £124, £159.20. With one click, you buy it all and save £44 or $62. You get your double points, you get your free shipping, you get all of today's gifts added into your basket as well. If you want to pick and choose, you can still do that, but just bear in mind the only way to get that special effect cardstock is in the showstopper. I need to lie down. Are you going to do some flocking over there?
I am. Flocking round the clock.
Flock around the clock.
So what
Yes.
I've done is, now the thing is with flocking, you're going to use the glue that you're going to, the same glue that you use for your gilding flakes. Now, let me tell you that, depending on the surface, flock's kind of like a little bit thicker and heavier than your gilding flakes. Gilding flakes will stick with barely any tackiness, but flock needs a little bit more on certain surfaces. So what I like to do is use my finger, but don't rub like this, pat, because this is a thin liquid, and for stenciling you don't want a thin liquid to run underneath. It dries quite quickly and then it's much thicker, but when you're putting it on, it is quite thin. So pat it with your finger, don't rub it because you don't want it to bleed underneath the little bridges of your stencil. Okay, so I've got this tape down here on one of the coordinating colour pads, and this is the plain linen pad, Ben. And so I've done a couple of coats on that. Now this glue is designed to not really dry fully until you put something on top of it. So let's see what we've got here and hope that pulls off there. Oh, I left it a little bit too long. I had it prepared for you guys and then I've left it slightly too long, but we'll see what we've got. We should be okay. We'll see how it looks. Let's hope we can get away with it. So now the next thing is using one of your flocks. Let's use the brown for this one. Let's make this look a little bit kind of like animal-y print. It's super fine fibres, this. So it's one of those things that you think, how's it all come out of that one little jar? There's so much of it in there that you think, how am I going to get it back in once I put it on, to be honest, as well. So what I'm doing again is I'm not scrubbing this on and off. I'm patting it, I'm pressing it onto the glue. Okay, because you want this you'll find it goes a little bit lumpy, so try and maybe loosen it up a little bit with your hands before you put it on here so that you've got the little separate fibres rather than the clumps. Can you see how there it's got it? It's so fine that's what could happen, but it's really fun stuff, and the texture you're going to get is fantastic, but it does require a little bit of a different application than your gilding flakes. Just a little bit more. Put the flock on there and then pat it down, so press it into the glue. And what you can do is when you've got quite a bit on there, so you can put a bit of paper over it and then press it down again, because you don't want to dust this off, especially until it's completely dry, because you want that to cling really well. Let's see what we've got there. We can flick off most of that, and then hopefully you can see where we'll apart from the bits of paper that have torn, you can see how we've got that leopard print starting to work there, and the texture has really raised texture. Let's try it on a different surface. Yeah. But you can see how, like glitter, just put what you didn't use back in the jar.
It's the same with like glitter in your embossing powders, isn't it? The majority of it goes back in.
Exactly. It's just knowing that on certain surfaces you need to add a little bit more of the glue. So maybe spend a little bit of time layering it up. I put some on this one. I'm not sure how dry this glue is or not, because I did do it earlier. So let's see if this is going to cling on this one. Yeah, it looks like it's clinging quite well, actually. Can you see how I'm just putting it on there? So put plenty on. It's only going to use what it's going to use, and then press it down.
Yeah. And it will go on most surfaces again, will it, the flock?
Sorry?
The flocking powder will go onto most surfaces?
Yes, absolutely. Just whatever your glue will go on, Ben.
Right, okay.
And then, so for texture, for sure, and then you are going to flick that off. Now, I would not tidy that up until it's dried properly. It will find any bits of stray glue, so be careful about that. You might want to, you can clean that up later, but basically, you're going to just flick that off and dust it and dry it later, so you've got that kind of like bit of texture on there. So that's two different surfaces. Yeah. Let's try another one.
There we go.
It is trial and error on how much glue to put on these, because again, this is a different surface again. This is the first time I've used these on this particular flock, so I am finding out with you, and we're doing it together, on how much needs to go on whatever the surface is. Does that make sense?
Yeah, exactly.
But can you see how I'm just pressing it down there? It's sticking really nicely to this glitter. It's looking really cool here. So can you see I'm just moving it around? Don't scrub it, just push it down before you move it on. So just if you need to put more on to make sure you've got it all covered, don't worry, it'll all go back in the jar when you're done.
Yeah.
You're not going to waste it by putting a lot on it. It's like glitter, it'll only use what it needs to use, the stuff that's stuck to the glue. But to get a really nice coating, you want enough of it on and press it into the glue before you dust the excess off.
Fantastic.
That's the best
Look
one.
at that.
Yeah, that looks really cool.
Yeah, that works beautifully.
Yeah, and then we can tidy that up a bit later, and you can see how we've got that texture on there, and that's it. And you've got all that fabulous, mixed media, extra kind of the plushness of that. That is the fun thing to use. Yeah. And
I think it's nice to see it going on different materials as well, because obviously Beautiful Beginnings all about kind of, hopefully answering the questions, taking things back to the start just a little bit. And if you've never used the flocking powder before, now you know exactly what you can flock. And
plus the thing is, Ben, is you might see it demonstrated on a card, and then you get it at home and you think, well, it didn't look like that on that or that card, but it was a different application. You need a little bit more glue on that particular card. So leave the stencil on, put a little bit more glue, but lift the stencil off. Don't leave it there like I did, waiting to play with it. Oh, we've got one more. Should we put more flock on this last one?
Yes, come on.
Shall we do black or brown? What do you reckon?
Black.
Black? Yeah, let's do it. There's my fingers all covered in black, might as well. I need to tidy up town now.
Do you know what song I've got going through my head as well, by the way, now?
What was that?
While shepherds watch their flocks by night.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're obviously flocking.
Absolutely. That's how my brain works all the time.
Does
There's
it?
a song for everything.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. A lyric or a song or, yeah.
While Sheena watched her flock by night, all crafting on the ground. Yep, that's what's going through my head.
Yeah.
It's been a long day.
Well, Ben, I'm with you though. That is exactly, and you know the rubbish that comes out my mouth. You know that. Well, what you don't know is how much is held back.
Yeah, well, I know.
You don't know how much I'm working for you.
Do you know what? I'm so like you, and there are the odd days when the kind of the weird in me comes out, and I say something, and I wish that I'd never said it.
Oh, maybe too much.
Yeah.
Maybe too weird. Yeah, I'm scaring them now.
Exactly right.
It's gone to fear factor. So what you said, I've got a little bit of glue there, but that'll tidy up. That'll brush off when this is dry. But that's not looking bad at all there with that.
Looks amazing.
So there, texture, loads of texture there, guys. So yeah, different surfaces, just a little bit more or less glue. You'll know when you try a little bit, or try a little bit of card with a tiny little bit of glue to see how it's working before you go to your big project. Then you'll know. Okay, and that's it. That's the flock.
I love that. So you've got, so many hints and tips now that you can, flock around the clock, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
You'll be flocking all over the world, and Gilmore has said to flock or not to flock. Well, I would say flock.
And we're up against the flock as well, aren't we? Because time's running out.
Oh yeah, it is literally now flock versus clock, because time is running out. And also, not being funny, because this is selling, it's flock versus stock, isn't it? Because soon the stock will go, and then you won't be able to get the flock. So get flocking to this now, because it's flocked and loaded, and I think I'm done.
How scared do you think everybody's going to be by the time we finish this show?
Oh, I know.
Sheer terror, I reckon.
Yeah. Excellent inspiration, says Tim C. Sheena and Ben. Excellent inspiration, Sheena, and Ben. Amazing job presenting. But want to see you do some crafting too. I do dabble now and again. I feel like at some point during birthday I will jump in and do a little bit of crafting. But I think maybe not this evening. I feel like I'm running a little bit low on batteries tonight, so keep the comments coming in. Keep us chipper here in the studio. We've got another 40 minutes to fire your way. Wonderful tips and samples. Love the new product, says Sherry Morris. Thank you, Ben and Sheena and team. Yes, Victoria. Right. So there is something happening next week. I can't say too much about. Is birthday week 2? That is correct. But there's something happening where I will potentially I'll do a little bit of crafting next week, because I kind of ought to, really.
Intrigued I am. Watch it, I will. Intrigued I am, and watch it, I will.
Watching you will be.
Unless it's Wednesday, because I'll be here.
It's not Wednesday.
Oh, Ben.
No, it's not Wednesday.
Oh, man.
It might be Tuesday.
You cannot be serious.
Got the old John McEnroe disco headband on there. John Crafton Rowe. Anyway, received my Crafter's Companion order from Monday and still waiting for my order from a shopping channel in Florida, says Susan. You nailed the shipping, Sarah. So we're beating shopping channels in America with orders. So this is amazing to hear. Love the embossing powder. It makes everything shiny, says Eleanor. Oh, I love to use embossing powder. And dang, says Jennifer, I'm learning so much. Finger patting when applying glue and glitter on top. Brilliant. Makes so much sense, but never thought of it. I think sometimes with these things, it takes somebody to kind of show you, doesn't it? And you're like, oh yeah, why did I never think of that? But that's what we're here for. Laura says, I've never used any flocking powder. So Sheena's tips are great and make me want to have a go. Looking forward to trying the flock out, says Julie. And Moira says, cannot wait for my delivery. I love Mini Sheena. Mini Sheena. Only hope I can do her justice. You will. Oh, and by the way, if you don't yet follow Sheena on her Facebook page, make sure you do, because there is a brilliant, yes, I mean, thinking about the Inkets, but I'm also thinking about Sheena's brilliant video of the bag singing.
Yes.
I mean, that's worth looking for alone. And Charlotte says, just received notification from UPS that my first order from Monday will be here tomorrow. Very fast shipping to Georgia. Are you going to...
Shall we do a bit of Mermaid Dreams again?
Yes.
Shall we? And shall we give her the headband?
Yes.
I'm excited about doing the headband.
Yes.
We've got to use the glitter paste for that.
Yes.
You reckon? Yeah?
Definitely.
I know which one you're going to say. You're going to say, let's use mesmerising.
Yes.
Aren't you?
I am.
I didn't even have to ask. So
Yep.
Ben's going to choose mesmerising. We're going to do some more mixed media in a minute, like if that's all right with everyone.
I think
Have
so.
a bit of a play, yeah?
Yeah.
But let's just pop this little headband on here. Now, this is chunky stuff and it's a big kind of application. So I'm wondering if I can do it with me little
is that a pokey
tool or something, just to get it a little bit. You see, just like, you know, if you're going to give her a headband, it's got to be right, yeah?
I love that we're doing this.
Because little Sheena's not going to be happy if it's not spot on. Oh, look, she's like also a little mini McEnroe now. This works a treat. So look, this is though a good thing to note. Use your tools like your pokey tools to put this on in a much more controlled and delicate fashion.
Yeah.
Oh, it works a treat. Look at that.
I
Wait,
love
lift
that.
up. Look at this.
Give it a little wiggle.
Oh, look.
Yes. I mean,
perfect, isn't
side
it?
by side now.
It's spooky.
Yeah. Which
If I held
is
this
the real
up-
Sheena.
Yeah, look, if I did that, it's like you wouldn't, doppelganger or what?
No. Mini doppelganger.
You wouldn't know.
Yeah. Here we go. Look. Here we go. Yes.
Spooky.
Yeah. I love that so much. We will be giving that away at the end of the show. Sheena's going to sign it, and we will give that away to somebody. Ping in a comment, and what we'll do at the end of the show, we'll pick somebody at random to win that, signed by Sheena, and then, of course, we will also pick someone at random to go into that draw a week on Sunday to win that £300, $300 shopping spree. Gilmore says, may the flock be with you.
Oh, I like it.
I love that. I feel I've got to be. I've not slipped up yet today. I've got to be very, very careful. It's getting late, and I'm still reading these. I know what you guys are doing. I know what you're up to. You'll not catch me out. Famous last words. I've got all the birthday canvas bags last year, says Stacey. I'm hoping to get all of them this year. Listen, if you want to get the Sheena bag. 70% of the stock has now gone. Very, very busy for this. I think the plan is, hopefully, if we have any of the stock left, is to bring a lot of these items back on Second Chance Sunday, but do not wait until then, because we've got 70% of the stock gone. Well, you can work that out, which means there's only 30% left, which is not a lot of stock. It is stock versus... Oh, no, that's something else. This is £118 or $154 worth of content. You're saving almost £89, almost $115, £24 or $32 if you're platinum. You'll get double points. And let's all be honest about this, right? The reason you came in and shopped this morning, why 20% of the 70%, which is already gone, bought it before we even looked at it, is because you saw for £24 and for $32, you were like, well, I want the bag. I want the Sheena image with the Sheena signature, and I also want the stamp set. which is absolutely brilliant. The Scruffy Little Cat stamp set, which is Sheena in 2 poses with 2 sentiments as well, Born to Craft and Craft a Happy Life. So I think you were like, £24, I'll have me some of that, thanks very much. Sheena in stamp and bag form, boom, back of the net. Maybe you weren't expecting a lot more, but boy, oh boy, we're going to give you a lot more. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. In your bag, on top of all of that, you are going to receive sentiments. You've got your Just For You sentiment set, 21 stamps in there in lots of different fonts. So I think that's a really, really super handy, really lovely sentiment to use on lots of different projects. Sheena's favourite blending tool, the round tool with the replacement head. Then you've also got your Classy and Fabulous accessories stamp set. This will work really nicely with the Wild at Heart collection as well, because you think of some of the sentiments that you've got in there, like your Yes Queen. This one has got sentiments like a girl can never have too many handbags, so that will work brilliantly with the handbag dies and stencils you've got in your Wild at Heart. And I don't want flowers, I want a handbag. That's what I'm saying. It's not a sentiment. No, that is a sentiment. You're also going to get a cut and emboss folder. That's from the Floral Frame collection. That is your beautiful blossom. On top of that, you've got a beautiful set of florals and foliage, your summer garden, plenty of opportunities to build your own bouquets, colour in with those as well. Then you've got your butterfly borders. That is one of those really, really clever 3D scene builder stamp and die set. So, you know, in essence there actually, obviously you've got everything to be able to create a card like this that stands out. But if you just want to use all the stamps on their own, you can. Handy that you've got the dies to be able to cut those out too. Then you've got your floral mandala, another beautiful stencil set, which I think, you know, you'll probably be crossing over into things like that Mermaid Dreams collection, which I know we're going to have one final look at in just a little while. But can you believe this? Also in Sheena's bag, a set of the aqua markers. That's the Floral collection, dual-ended watercolour pens. A great opportunity here for you to try those out. And let's be honest again, platinum price really, that's the value of your bag. It's like everything else we're giving to you for free, which is incredible. That's why 70% of the stock has gone. People have cottoned onto the fact that you get an absolute ton more of stuff in there alongside the amazing stamps and the fantastic Sheena bag. And if you love this, please, please, please make sure you get it, because once you've got this, there are going to be 3 more of these to collect. I mean, not 3 more Sheena bags, but 3 more characters to go along with Sheena. Who could they be? You'll find out as birthday week progresses. But listen, last chance saloon to get any questions and comments in. Oh, sorry, there's one more thing in the bag.
Uh-oh. What is it?
It's the hamster pillow.
Yeah.
So that's included as well. Right. There we go. So yes, all of that in there, 70% of the stock gone. Yes, as I was saying, last chance saloon to get in any questions or comments, and we will come back in just a few moments' time and we'll do some more techniques with the Mermaid Dreams collection, and we'll draw the winner for Sheena's image, the little mini Sheena, and we'll get one of you into that draw to win the £300 gift card. But in the meantime, head to the checkouts. We'll come back in about 4 or 5 minutes.
There once was a man who was very crafty. His name was Craig from Carnoustie. He joined the team on Crafters TV. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. He wanted to prove he was the man, but he lost at Craft Wars to Leanne. But 2 weeks later he beat Jan. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. He did so well on Crafters TV, Sarah sent him off to Germany, where he did some work for QVC. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. His crafting skills, they aren't half bad. In fact, I'd say they're totally rad. That's mainly down to his favourite foam pads. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. The crafters, they loved him a lottie for his charm and skill. They went quite potty, they nicknamed him the Hardy Scotty. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live. In the crafting world, he's standing tall. He's the best Scottish crafter of them all. Catch him Monday to Friday on his wake-up call. Oh, crafty Scottish man craft. Soon may the crafty man come to bring us demos and inspiration. Each day when his crafting is done, he might do a Facebook Live.
The party is here. It's time to find your sparkle because Crafter's Companion is turning an amazing 18.
We've got Disco Fever, and you're all invited to light up the dance floor for our biggest and brightest party yet.
And it's the hottest ticket in town, and everyone's on the guest list.
So follow the call of the disco ball and join us from the 9th to the 22nd of October.
We'll be shining the spotlight on a dazzling lineup of amazing new launches, offers, and so many surprises.
And Crafters TV has been transformed into a boogie wonderland with live fun and crafty goodies every day.
And we're keeping the party going with Birthday 24/7. Tune in to enjoy non-stop Crafters TV all day, every day, throughout the entire birthday celebration.
So, Dancing Queens, what are you waiting for? Visit our amazing new Crafters Companion website to join the fun and shine bright.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the products.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special? 100% it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part, and it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
It feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
Massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously. The people not just here at Crafters Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
Oh, there you are. Welcome back. Thanks for checking out your basket. It's been a busy old day today. Oh, Betty says, Ben, did you try the PB&J like you said you would? I didn't. I've got no, I've never had PB&J.
Oh, PB&J, yeah, it's a wonderful thing.
Do you know what, Betty? If I remember, I probably won't. I'll make myself a PB&J sandwich tomorrow, and maybe I'll try it out on social for you. That'll be something to tune in for. It just doesn't really compute in my head, though, peanut butter and jelly.
It's an American thing, you know, and if you spend time in the States, you just have a PB&J. And you can get a jar of it mixed, you know. You've got, like, stripes of...
Oh, what? Peanut butter pre-mixed?
Peanut butter, and then a stripe of grape jelly, and then peanut butter, yeah.
I've seen, like, the jars of, like, marshmallow fluff you can get.
Oh, yeah, that's also great. Yeah, but you're talking to somebody who's got a rather sweet tooth.
PB&J, remind me. I'll do it. I'll try and remember to do it in the morning. I hope you see future flock in many colours, says Mary Pat. Well, fingers crossed. Jessica says, I'm waiting for Ben's bag. Ben's bag? What are you talking about, Jessica? I don't know what you mean. Excuse me. Sorry, excuse me. Placed another order to get that Sheena bag, says Mary Pat. Yes, Crafting Queen says we'll need to rename the CC Addicts Meet the Flockers.
Oh, that's brilliant. Yeah, I like it.
Crafting Queen, that is brilliant.
That's really good.
Yes. Where can I get this song, says Aya. Oh, that song. It's only on YouTube for now. That's something I keep saying I'll do for you guys as well, isn't it? I need to investigate that. Downloads. Still my favourite, says Jane. And as soon as the Crafty Man starts, says Lynn, I just can't help tapping along with it. Depends where I am if I try singing along. And thank you, everyone, to all of the love you're showing this evening on all of the collections. And Nona's just asking, before we go on to more with the Mermaid Dreams, she says the Mermaid Dreams card that Sheena did earlier had a skyline down the side. Is that available anywhere? Sorry if I missed hearing that at the time.
It surely is, and I'll show you the very stamp set it's from. It's from this stamp set here, from the Snowflake range. Hang on, bear with. There you go, that's the very one.
Okie doke. Oh, yes, from the Snowflake.
Yeah, it's a great skyline. It really is. I love that. And the snowflakes, it makes a great card independent of the snowflake, you know, the big rooftop snowflake image, because that's the stamp set there. So it's the big snowflake one that we feature in the shows a lot. But there's the snowflake that I had falling and the skyline there. And it repeats, so if you can do like it as long as you want that card, you know, a little freeze on a scrapbook or whatever. So.
Brilliant. There you go. Details of the Snowflake stories on your screen there. And of course, you can find all of the goodies like that on the Shop the Show page. Do you know what? I reckon we've got time to squeeze in some more demonstrations. So let's have a play with the Mermaid Dreams. What are you going to show us?
Well, what I thought I would show you is these tags here. I really enjoyed making these tags, and we did this one on the earlier show, but I thought it would be nice to repeat that because they look like you've used lots of different mediums and paste and texture paste, and in fact we haven't. We've used some torn up kitchen paper, right, and some tacky glue.
Yeah.
So that's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how we can do that. I'll show you how to do this little mermaid's tail here. We've already done the little bottom of the sea kind of bed here. So what you're going to need is your tacky glue, and just squeeze some out. Open the top first. I find that helps. It's a little thing. Come on.
Cuban.
Oh, I'm having a proper problem with my glue.
What is it with the glues tonight? They're misbehaving.
That's it. What?
Come on.
Just right. So then, wet your paintbrush a little bit, and what we're going to do is just paint a simple kind of couple of leaf shapes. Think of a couple of basic leaf shapes like this. Leaf 1, leaf 2, leaf it out. 2 little leaves there. Okay.
You say leaf. I thought you were saying leak.
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 And then like that, and then you've got that's the tail, and then you can just do a little bit of as if she's like swimming off the side of the card.
Yeah.
It could be a wonderful fish. It could be just a pretty little fish card as well. But there you've got your tail. So the next thing you're going to do, I'm going to make that slightly bigger. Let's make that tail a little bit more extravagant, make it slightly larger there, and we'll expand that one. So this is just glue. What you want to know is whenever you're using a PVA, an acrylic type medium, always wash your brush as soon as you can when you're using it. And then what you're going to do is use little bits of kitchen paper and just twist them around to form the shape of the item you're working with, and just stick them into that glue like that. And I was laughing, Ben, earlier, as I said, we used to do this in workshops. And I remember one up in Scotland, and a couple of the ladies thought, oh, I'm not getting glue all over, I'm going to wear me gloves.
Yeah.
But plastic, like rubber gloves, the gloves that you would buy.
What, marigolds?
Yes, absolutely. But they weren't that colour. They were all white with bits of tissue stuck all over them.
Yes.
So they looked like abominable snowman hands or something, and the more the day went on, the hairier they got. It was really funny.
That is so funny.
Awesome. So yeah, so I would just say, just embrace it and go for it. And so this is what you're going to do. Just twist them around just to make your little kind of shapes like this. But the fact that you don't have to go out and buy anything. You've got this stuff hanging around the house, and you can make your 3D, your dimensional mixed media projects with something as inexpensive and accessible as a bit of kitchen paper and a bit of glue. So I'm just going to pop a little bit more in that. Now I've got this little channel, these little boundaries here.
Hannah Law says you've made that look very easy, freehanding the mermaid shape.
Yeah, well, you know what? If you have a little practice, just think of little basic leaf shapes and then stick them together, and it'll be really, really cool. You'll be fine. And then you're just going to fill them in, but I'm not going to continue that. I just wanted to show you how you would do it. And you just keep going and just keep putting the bits of paper in there. And it doesn't matter. The more kind of irregular they are, the kind of better it looks sometimes that you get. And it's going to end up like a papier-mâché, but a stronger papier-mâché, because you've got the glue in to reinforce it. Yeah. And it makes it less absorbent as well, much more robust once it dries. So, right, so hopefully I can... So then when you've got enough paper on, literally just take your glue or a little bit of water, just a little bit of water in it, and then just splodge it over like that. And that's how I did the mermaid's tail on the previous one you saw, and then you just continue and fill in the body of it and keep going like that. Does that, I'm hoping that helps.
Yeah, I'm sure it
show you
does.
how that was done.
Yeah.
Once you've done that, just make some even more simple backgrounds. It doesn't even have to be the full tail. I've got one here ready, because what you want to do afterwards is then paint some gesso over the whole thing. Okay. And gesso is Italian for gypsum or chalk. That's basically what it is.
And I know we touched on this earlier. Our gesso's gone, unfortunately. It's not in stock, but a few people I still see comments about people saying, "Oh, where can I get gesso?" or "What sort of gesso should I buy elsewhere?" I mean, does it matter?
The Pebbio, yeah, any gesso, yeah, any good quality gesso is fine. Yeah, gesso, it's all should be, you know, a certain level of quality if it's being sold. Some are more opaque than others, some are thicker than others. But essentially, it is like an undercoat, a base coat, and that's traditionally what it was.
And just to recap again, sorry to keep interrupting, Candy's just saying, what was she just twisting up there?
It was kitchen paper.
Just kitchen towel?
Basically kitchen towel, yeah, get your kitchen towel. This one's even got a little dot in it, and it doesn't matter. I quite like it that it's shown through in a couple of them, actually. Yeah. I could put another coat of gesso on there, but I'm not going to, because I've got enough texture with what's on there. So, yeah, bit of kitchen paper, bit of glue, and it's fantastic. Another thing you can do, in case I haven't got time to continue it, is take a bit of cardboard and tear it, and then stick it to your card or a board. Mount board's a great thing to use. Yeah, that would look great there. I'm liking that, because it looks a bit like a cliff edge, like a rock face kind of thing. So you would stick that with your tacky glue and then paint it with your gesso. And that's what you've got there now. That's kind of sealed that and made it act more like the background. Yeah. It's taken away that harsh brown for a start. You can put another coat on if you want to make it completely white. But what gesso does, gives you a level playing field to then apply your colouring products. Does that make sense? And in case, again, I don't have a chance to continue with that one, this is the one we made in the earlier show, just with a little bit of cardboard, using the Mermaid Dreams kit, with just a little bit of application, a bit of play. So shall we continue with these two?
I think so. Why not?
Hopefully has given you the groundwork to get to the point where now we can start playing. Yeah. So I am going to, let's start with the ink pads again. Let's go with ink pads, and we'll use both of these. The Duet is going to give you a matte finish, and the shimmer is obviously, the clues are there, it's going to give you the shimmer finish. So I'm going to start with the matte, and I'm going to drag this down. Now you can either use your applicator, or even better, because I've just remembered.
Oh yes.
Hallelujah.
Back in stock.
Back in stock.
The blending
Look at how
brushes.
much easier and quicker that is. Oh, yeah. Fantastic. I'll tell you what else is back in stock.
Yeah.
The spray, the shimmer spray.
Oh, the care kit.
Care kit is back in stock.
Never.
I was reliably informed by Johnny earlier this morning. I meant to tell you, and I forgot to mention it earlier.
That's lovely that you've mentioned that, because someone asked earlier where they could get that.
Back in stock.
Well, there you go.
There you go.
Boom.
Boom. So just, can you see how I'm using this kind of up and down? And what's happening is, it's colouring the background, which is nice, but it's also colouring the raised areas more than the background. But I'm going to play a little bit more with them. So we've got that, like that, some colour on there. And you can just keep adding, just build up the colour as much as you want to build it up, but that's about enough there. But then I'm going to take my round applicator and drag some of this shimmer through. And because it's already got this blue on it, it's going to make a really gorgeous purple, and also give it a really cool kind of streaked kind of look. Can you see how it's And by
Yeah.
using it in a straight up and down kind of linear fashion like that, it's also a great technique if you want to create it to look like weathered wood, you know, like whitewashed wood.
Yeah.
You know, that kind of, so all of these techniques, when you're playing with this, think of all these techniques for the next sets of colour combinations that Leanne will be bringing out as well. And you'll get different looks with that too.
That's brilliant.
So it's cool, isn't it? We've got that little background there. So the next thing you can do, we can add a little bit of bling in the form of the spray if we want.
Are you underwatery with that, or are you seeing, because I'm sort of seeing like kelp, you know, like sort of seaweed up from the bottom of the sea.
Yes, that's exactly what I wanted to look
yeah.
like. So all I did was drew a kind of wiggly line with the glue, not perfect, and then instead of twisting the paper as hard, as firm, just laid a little bit down, then push it in with the brush, as you saw me do, and then you get these little things that look like seaweed in there.
It's brilliant.
It's cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
So we're going to bring the little sponge into play now. So I think what I'll do is I'll spray a little bit at the top of this, like that.
Yep.
And then we'll drag this down as well.
Ooh.
So this will be, it's quite dark, it's much darker than what's on there.
Mm-hmm.
So we can take a little bit off if you want, just put a little bit of water on your sponge and then lift up what you don't want on there. We can go back in with the pink, which we probably will because that's really put a lot on there. But what that's going to give us is a lot of bling on that.
Yeah.
So I'm going to dry that really quickly and then go over the top. If I go over the top with my ink now, I'll not get that dry blend because obviously it's wet. So get used to using a heat gun in between layers and things, because that's how you're going to get to layer up these things really effectively.
Roseanne saying every time I watch Sheena, she does something amazing that's so unexpected. Cheryl says, I've ordered the blending brushes and they're already on the way.
Yay.
Yes. And Candy says, I am mesmerised by watching Sheena demonstrating multimedia stuff like this. It is mesmerisational. And love this technique, says Cheryl. Lots of love coming in for you tonight, Sheena.
Oh, thank you, guys. I just, you know, I was over the moon when Leanne said we've got. I thought, right, okay, this I'm playing with.
Exactly.
This is right up my street.
Right up your street, yes.
Yeah, for sure. So what I'm doing is I'm just doing what I've just done because I want to reinforce that colour on top of that. What's happened is that the spray, the shimmer spray, has given it a much more intense background. It's dried to a water-resistant background as well, which means when I put this colour on top, it's not moving that intense blue that's underneath. And that is so pretty. So the bling we've got going on, and just watch what you do, watch what's happening, and know when to stop as well. I think that's a good background. I think that is just really, if I hold that up, you can see the patterns and the shapes and the reflection and the different look we've got in there.
Incredible.
It's already looking really pretty. You can then, if you want, go in with your pens and emphasise that seaweed a little bit more.
Yeah.
Maybe we could use the water reactive one, and we'll just put a little bit of blue along here, but that's too strong, but that's okay because we'll just put a little bit of water on your brush, and just, you want a little bit darker areas and lighter areas, so don't be too careful about making it too perfect. It looks better if it's a little bit you know, light and shade when you're colouring that in. And we'll do the same here, so maybe do the bottom a bit darker and then we'll drag it up to less colour there. And we'll just, can you see, just a little bit of water. So all these colours, all these products here playing fabulously together. And I would put a bit of ribbon like I have on the samples that I've got prepared for you. Put a little bit of ribbon on there and attach them to a cord.
Yeah.
Because that way people will keep this as a little tag. They'll hang it on the, you know, like a dresser drawer, or the, you know, a little, the drawers in the bedroom or something. Just a pretty little decoration, isn't it? You know, if you're good at brush lettering, you can pop their name on it and be gorgeous little extra Christmas gifts. Where people won't keep a card necessarily, they'll keep something that's attached to a card with a little, you know, removable little sticky pad. And that's something that, you know, that will be a keepsake.
It's absolutely brilliant. There's so many comments coming through. Love everything Sheena does. She is a master of technique, says Hazel.
Oh, thank you.
A master she is.
Master.
Carlene says, I imagine using this I can't even read now. I imagine using this technique for snowbanks on my Christmas cards. That's a nice
gorgeous.
idea.
Absolutely fabulous. Yeah, you know, all those techniques. Think of all the stuff you've got in there. And the point I was making as well is, you know, you can use all of these things don't have to use everything in every project is what I should have said. So we'll use a little bit of this glitter glue.
The temptation is to keep like layering item after item though, isn't there? Because it all plays so nicely.
Absolutely, Ben. And just keep stopping and looking, you know, see if you like it. And then before you go on, then add a little bit more, and a little bit more. And then if you don't, you know, you can usually cover it over with the next layer or something, put another. It's very forgiving, really forgiving. Because, you know, all these products are quite robust. They'll sit on top of the next one. So what I'm going to do there is let's pop a little bit of the gilding flake on that. Let's put a little bit of this. So I've used the glitter glue there, and that's going to act as like a little tacky kind of layer for me to add a little bit of this.
So you can add the gilding flake straight to the glitter glue?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a good idea.
And that is just, it saves you having to use your, you know, your other paste for this.
Yeah.
And it'll just catch in little areas here and there instead of everywhere. And it just adds that little bit of extra reflective bling. And to give it a bit more of grounding on that, we're going to use the glitter paste and the gems. So we're going for this with everything virtually on there. But look at how pretty that looks.
That is amazing.
Little glint and
Lynn's just asking as well where the woodboard tags are from.
Right, well, what I would do, these are from a, you know, the first time we did Paint Fusion, we had these tags. I've still got tags there from the first time we did Paint Fusion.
Oh, okay.
But what I would say is, if you haven't got them yet, or if you can get them, I would get the mixed media nesting dies. You know, we had the hearts on when we did Paint Fusion a few weeks back, months back now. It's, I can't believe how it's flown. So there's hearts and squares and triangles. They're brilliant because then you can just cut as many as you want, any size you want within that nested shape.
Yeah.
So make sure it's the mixed media one, the heavy duty dyes. You use them for fabric crafting a lot. And buy the Crafter's Companion mount board.
Oh yeah.
Winner. And you've got everything there. And it's such an inexpensive way to create some fabulous things. So I'm going to use both glitter paste, Ben.
Okay.
Because I feel a bit sad for this one that never gets kind of like sidelined because we know how fabulous the other one is. So we'll use this one to start with. This one is the Ocean's Song.
Okay.
So I'm just going to pop it. Aquamarina. Neither of us can remember the next bit. Where it goes, can we?
But that is our ocean song for today.
It is, yeah. So what I'm doing, I'm thinking of like coral bank at the bottom, you know, where it's a little bit, and we got a bit more texture. And so by patting it with your fingers, see, we've got that texture happening there. So that'll be the first layer.
Yeah.
Then we'll add a little bit of the next one at the bottom, because this is a darker one. And we'll put this guy at the bottom. So even that bottom bit looks jewelled, and you've got the two different tones of glitter paste. And it gives it, it grounds it, it makes it look like it's coming from like a solid base, and then all these gorgeous things are just drifting in the water, looking rather pretty, because this could be the mermaid's world, or just a beautiful underwater, wonderful place.
Just beautiful.
It's pretty, isn't it? And you see how it's just plain. but have a kind of an idea and a plan.
Yeah.
I'm thinking the chunkier stuff, and that works great as a coral base. But now we want some little bubbles coming up, shall we?
Okay, well, we're running out of time, Sheena. And say that we've only got about 2 or 3 minutes, really.
What? Okay, so we'll put some.
I've got 2 names to do here, and all sorts.
Okay, shall I do it as quick as possible? Well, I can do that. Will you do that? And if you want, then.
Well, no, we can watch. You've got another 2 or 3 minutes. I think.
And panic, I hadn't even lifted the top off it. Oh, that's got.
You lost track of time, didn't you? You got lost in your mermaidial sea kelp forest.
But you know what? This is the thing. You do get lost in it because it's too much fun to play with. So I'm using just the tacky glue for this, and that will dry clear, so you won't see all of that. So don't worry about that too much. When it dries, you won't. It'll not be apparent. You could probably use less than I have, but in my haste, I used a little bit more than I needed. But that there will hopefully give you an idea of just how fun and how easy and how inexpensive you can make projects using these fabulous kits that will be coming to you more in the future.
Absolutely,
So
right. And again, you know, like you say, little gifts for Christmas. I mean, you know, making your own little handmade, bespoke gifts if you want to, you know, even if you want to sell these as well, you've got the ability, of course, to be able to do that as well.
Absolutely.
I think these are
So we've
incredible.
got little bubbles coming up there. We need another one down there, but I will. I'm going to stick one there quickly. That one there. There you go.
Incredible. Well, does that count as demo of the day, Nicholas? I mean, I suppose it does really, because, you know, we've done a lot of techniques and stuff. Shove it up on the shelf, Sheena. Leanne did yesterday. Well, actually, having said that, the campus that Leanne did yesterday is over there with you now. So, yeah. It's my demo of the day. So congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for all the lovely comments coming through. Mesmerised, says Cheryl, watching this show. I cannot wait for my mermaid tail stuff to arrive, says Gaz. This is stunning, says Liz R. And another awesome show, says Melanie D. If you want to go for the Mermaid Dreams 14-piece collection, on your screen now, £55.99, £71.99. Double points, of course, as well, and that will also qualify you for two of your free gifts today. Two of your three free gifts today, which, of course, is your pencils and that pen. Right, just before we disappear and tell you what's coming up tomorrow, 2 draws to do. Which one shall I do first? Okay, so Sheena, mini Sheena.
Yes, mini Sheena.
We need to leave this in the green room, apparently, and then Victoria will collect and post tomorrow.
I will do that now.
So mini Sheena is off to the house of Jackie Deschamps.
Yay! Thank you, Jackie. And if you want to see more with the goodie bag as well, we're going to be featuring it on the Enquetes. Join the Enquetes. We were saying we should do a little bit of like a Where's Sheena, a bit like Where's Wally or Waldo.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, we're going to have fun with that. All the team have bought the bag as well, so yeah.
Nice. Jackie, email prizes@crafterscompanion.co.uk. I think it's .com, isn't it? Isn't it .com? I think it's .com. Now I'm not sure. We're just going to find out. It's one or the other. It's .com. It is .com. I knew I was right. Always right. See, always. Well, not always. Very rarely. I'll take that. Prizes@crafterscompanion.com. Jackie, email us, send us your address, and we'll get that sent out to you. And then the winner in this show for their comment going into the Disco Ball of Delight to stand the chance of winning a £300 $300 voucher to spend with us is Sarah Drabble. Yes, Sarah, congratulations. You're in the Disco Ball. 3 more chances to win tomorrow. And it is a jam-packed day tomorrow. We have got Wake Up Call. It's me, it's Sarah, it's Sheena ahead of what is going to be a fantastic day. 3-hour cart load. And in between times, a new launch with you, Sheena, as well.
Indeed it is. Yes, indeed.
Oh, we will say no more. Thank you so much for a fantastic day, Sheena. Always a pleasure. We'll see you tomorrow. I will see you tomorrow. Sarah will see you tomorrow. It's going to be another fantastic day. Please make sure, though, if you want to get your hands on Sheena's bag, grab that because that's disappearing. And if you want to make sure you get your pen and those pencils today as well, you will need to shop for £10 or £50 worth before midnight tonight. And that Wild at Heart collection, of course, as well. Don't forget, heading towards 80% of the stock gone on the showstopper. Thanks, everybody, for another fabulous day. We will see you tomorrow, same time, same place, for more fun. In the meantime, enjoy the rest of the shows because we're here 24/7 during birthday. Don't forget. Bye for now.